Hello Internet friends, this is Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions bringing you today's Tech Tip Tuesday. I've got this situation where I'm adding a deck on the rear of a home, and because of different reasons, this is the shape that I have to draw the deck. So here is the shape of our deck, except that this will be the stairs here. So I've drawn the deck. Let's draw the outline of the deck here. I've drawn the railing here. The deck actually just cuts this out for the stairway. But what that does is that leaves this space not that doesn't have a ceiling. And here's the exterior view, looks okay for right now. But I've got just a kind of a odd situation going on. To deal with the ceiling issue, the problem is that we don't have a room defined here, so it's not putting a ceiling up there. So let's define a room with some invisible walls. And I'm right-clicking so that it continues drawing a wall. And I'm going to click here, and now I've got you can see here I've got a floor system and I've got a ceiling on the interior. So let's select that room. Let's get rid of the floor system first. I'm going to hit Command E on my Mac computer. If you're on a PC, you'd hit Control E. We open the room specification dialog box, and I'm going to hit Structure tab here and uncheck floor under this room. And we can see it removed the floor, but my ceiling isn't fixed yet. So I'm going to open this and I'm going to call it a deck. I'm going to give it the same definition, if you will, and we're going to uncheck room level. I'm going to give it the same definition as the room next to it, but I don't want it to have a floor and I don't want it to have beams, supports, if you will. And I'm not going to automatically regenerate the deck framing. So let's click OK. Now my ceiling got fixed, but there's this odd thing here that for some reason when decks are used, it creates this skirt piece here. So I want to fix that. I'm going to shift click both of these walls here, select both of the walls, and Command E to open them. And I think the issue is just specify railing. Now it's already an invisible wall, so you won't see the railing. But if we change that to a railing type instead of just an invisible wall type, that skirt just goes right away. Our ceiling is fixed. Our skirt is fixed. Because we've defined this, we've created the room, we've defined the room limits with the walls, we've created the room, we called it a deck just like this deck is, so that the ceiling is the same, it's dealing with the same conditions for the ceiling, and thus the height of this is appropriate. We've turned off any deck structure. Deck beams, and we've also unchecked floor under. Well, actually, it put floor under this room back in when we put in deck, so that's interesting. If I change that, it doesn't really change anything. Change much anyway. Change just a little bit of the deck structure next to it. If you ever run into situations like this where you've got ceiling not aligning properly or the skirt crazy thing happening, check your room definitions compared to the room definition next to it. Also check off the railing type on the walls, and that skirt goes away. Check railing. That was the only thing we had to do with the wall dialog box. Wall specification dialog box. Hey, this has been short and sweet today. I hope it's been helpful. If you learned something or figured out something interesting here, I'd appreciate the encouragement of a thumbs up. As always, subscribe and you'll get notifications. Oh yeah, you have to hit that wherever it is. Hit that little notification bell and you'll get notified each time I update or upload a video. I aim to upload a new tip each Tuesday of every week. Until next time, have a great week.